Have you ever wondered if beneath the restless waves, far below the churning surface, beyond the reach of sunlight and sound, lies a forgotten world? A world that inspired our oldest myths, our grandest dreams, and our deepest fears. A lost land that calls to us across centuries, whispering in the language of tides and silence, echoing through every ocean trench and coral reef. What if I told you that beneath these very oceans, cloaked in shadows and secrets, rests humanity's most haunting mystery? Atlantis, not just a story, but perhaps a memory etched into the very fabric of our soul, hidden like a scar beneath the waves. Welcome, fellow explorers. Today, we dive not just into water, but into history, into imagination, into the pulsating heart of a mystery that has endured for millennia. We journey through time and tide into the murky unknown to uncover the incredible saga of Atlantis, the lost civilization said to have vanished in a single catastrophic night, leaving behind nothing but whispers, ruins, and riddles. But what really happened? Was Atlantis real, or is it just a dream we keep chasing? A shimmering mirage at the edge of understanding, beckoning us closer, only to disappear again, just when we think we're near. Our story begins over 2,000 years ago, with a man whose words still echo through the chambers of philosophy and history, Plato. In his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, he painted a vivid picture of Atlantis as a vast and formidable empire, a jewel of wisdom, power, and splendor, blessed with advanced knowledge, magnificent cities, and unmatched influence. But here's what makes this so intriguing. Plato didn't present Atlantis as metaphor or parable. He claimed it was real history, a tale passed down from Egyptian priests to the wise lawmaker Solon, and then eventually to him. According to Plato, Atlantis wasn't just a story, it was a memory of a lost world. Now close your eyes and imagine it. Golden temples towering above marble streets bathed in eternal sunlight, immense bronze statues standing guard over proud citizens, crystal fountains singing their songs through lively marketplaces filled with music and color. A city of harmony and symmetry, of circles within circles, with canals and bridges connecting each part like veins of thought. At its peak, Atlantis must have seemed invincible, a beacon of human achievement, the envy of the world. But beneath the gold and glory, something began to fester. Arrogance, greed, a ravenous hunger for more. The Atlanteans grew intoxicated with their own brilliance, blind to the consequences of pride, deaf to the warnings of nature and spirit. And then the reckoning came. The earth groaned, the oceans roared, the sky cracked open. Walls of water rose like giants of fury, sweeping across the land with the force of gods. Lightning danced upon the sea. Volcanoes awakened. In one terrifying day and night, this magnificent city, this crown jewel of civilization, was swallowed whole by the sea. Where once there was laughter, now silence. Where once light, now darkness. Only ruins remained, hidden beneath the waves, like the shattered remnants of a forgotten dream. And yet, thousands of years later, the mystery of Atlantis refuses to be silenced. Explorers scour the oceans with high-tech sonar, peering into the abyss, seeking something, anything. Sometimes, strange patterns emerge on the ocean floor, geometric lines, stone-like ridges, seemingly unnatural formations. Remnants of a city, tricks of light, natural formations. The debate rages on. Some even claim Atlantis didn't just sink, they say it slipped through a crack in reality itself, into a parallel dimension, a realm not bound by time or tide. Others suggest it was never meant to be found. that it was a warning or a test. And the search continues. Every year, divers from every corner of the world plunge into the deep, chasing shadows, risking everything for even a hint of Atlantis in the dark. Descending into the ocean feels like slipping between the pages of an unwritten story. Each bubble, a wish, each pulse of light, a heartbeat from the past. Maybe, just maybe, the next dive will uncover what the world has been waiting to see for thousands of years. Sometimes, the ocean stirs. Tiny bubbles rise from ancient fractures. Silt swirls like breath in the dark. And if you look closely, just closely enough, you might see a faint glow. Stones that seem to pulse. A presence. Not alive, not dead, just waiting, watching, always watching. Atlantis isn't just a legend buried in the deep. It lives in our stories, our culture, our art. Plato's hands, etching it onto parchment with precision. Ancient books and parched gravures sketching its glory in fragile lines. Children, wide-eyed, pointing at maps that mark an X where magic once lived. Medieval cartographers circling the Atlantic with ink and belief. And writers like Ignatius Donnelly, who in the 19th century gave Atlantis new life in the imaginations of millions. Today, scientists and scholars still debate. Conferences buzz with speculation, theories clash like titans, sonar scans flicker with unexplained shapes. Could it have been visited by something not of this earth? Could it have been swept into another realm? Or was it simply a mirror? A myth that reflects our own rise, our own fall. A warning, carved in waves and wonder. And now, as our camera ascends, rising from the deep, brushing past the shimmer of schools of fish and sunbeams piercing water, we leave the depths behind. But not the question, never the question. Was Atlantis ever real? Or are we all just chasing the ghost of a dream reflected in the ripples of the sea? If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like the video, leave us a comment, and subscribe for more stories from the depths of history, myth, and mystery. Until next time, keep your eyes on the waves.